Well, Addie Bear and I are on our way back to Ohio.
No, on to Meadows.
Well, we went to the Meadows. Now we're on our way back to Ohio. We actually might be in Ohio right now. I wanted to watch Yo Mr. race. I know he's coming off the virus. He had the rail. I think he was 5th. Looked a little bit flat. It's pretty hard to get too angry at him, I guess, after missing a week last week. So we'll see how he is next week. But the first part of the day has gone pretty good. Get over to the Meadows. I guess I packed my mud gear, but in my head I thought it would be a nice day. Quite a bit of snow. Not quite a bit. A little bit of snow fell in the Meadows, and the track was muddy. Scratched the open. Scratched down to a field of 5. I left out of there a bit with time is on my side. In my mind, I was going to leave enough to get around the 1, let the 3 go, sit behind him, and that's that. I forgot that Aaron's horse could lead pretty good. He looped us both off the car. Now, Hunter had said something to me going into the first turn. I don't know that he was talking to me or Aaron. It was like kind of in between. I couldn't hear him anyway. He cleared to the front. He put the air on 27-2, and he's got us walking in front of the stands. And I can see him look back at Aaron, and I know Aaron's not removing. He's the longest shot on the board, or one of them. There was only one other horse that wasn't taking any money. That was Blonde's horse from the rail. So Aaron wasn't coming, and I wasn't coming. I was just going to race the horse. I knew I was going to either have to stay in or be first over. When I saw the half come up 57, I'm like, wow, this is really going to suck. But I'm going to have to be first over. I raced time for a little more than a quarter of a mile. We raced first over and raced hard down the lane. His own last quarter was probably 26 and 4, 27 seconds in the mud, and it was muddy. A mile and 53 to piece. He raced very, very well. Not the way he's used to racing, but the way he's going to have to learn to race, right? He's going to have to race a number of different ways. We know he can race from out of the 2-hole. We know he can race in the front. First over, he hasn't seen a lot of, and he raced very, very good. Those are, as I said after, somebody said, I thought he'd be a little bit better. That's surreal ideal. He's won the Open multiple times, both here at the Meadows and in Dayton and at Northfield, I'm sure. That's a battle-tested, aged horse. Addie, what are you doing, babe? A battle-tested, aged horse. And the horse in the 2-hole today was no slouch either. He was finishing up hard. We got all we were going to get in the Open. The only way I could have got any more was to quarter pole to the front. But again, I have surreal ideal. Maybe I would have been second. I don't know. Maybe I would have won. I have no idea. But I was happy with the way that Time Is On My Side race tonight. This afternoon, I got to watch Ready for Landing race. As I said to you yesterday, I didn't want to overload Kane with a bunch of instructions, and none of the past of Ready for Landing matters. Now is all that matters. Bring him into the gate. Bring him into the gate. I wouldn't put him on right up on the car. Bring him into the gate late, and just don't try and back him into a hole. Just turn left into a hole. All right, Addie Bear. So he drove the horse perfectly. Unfortunately, the favorite, bushwhacked them past the quarter pole, cleared to the front. Now you're left first over. And the horse raced very, very well to be third. Again, off week. The start before that, off week. This is 2 starts in 4 weeks now. And it plays a role. I didn't know how he'd be shipping all the way down to Dayton from the Meadows and racing today. But the horse raced very, very well. Patrick the Piranha, Amy was joking after. She goes, they bet you down favorite with Time Is On My Side. You got to weigh third, come first over. They bet you down favorite with Patrick the Piranha. You didn't come first over. You didn't even move him. And you get out late to be third. That's quite the critique, Mrs. McDonald. I appreciate it. Thank you. Not really, though. And Patrick just hasn't been racing good. He's been flat. He's been dull for a few starts now. And I just had it in my mind when I landed in third. I was not quarter pulling. Here's the thing about horses: when they're down in the dumps a little bit, in a bit of a funk, you can't will them to win. You can't make them win. If I quarter pole him to the front and come under siege from the Jensen kid, I think it was the Jensen kid. It might have been Justin. I'm not sure. Down the backstretch, I'm not so certain a similar thing to what happened to Chief Maiden doesn't happen to me. Patrick hasn't been great lately. And to just assume or expect or want him to be better doesn't work that way. And I said to Tim pulling up, he definitely raced better than last week. I'm just going to have to race him like this for the next little bit. until we see if we can get him to turn back on. He's not horrible. He's just beaten 54 off having 57 in a piece. Not horrible, but he was a much better horse than that. And there's no particular rhyme or reason that I can see that would not make him a better horse than he is right now. I can't say he'll ever see. In fact, probably a better chance than not that we'll never see the Patrick de Pirana that was a 48, 49, 50, 51 pacer. He's still a quality animal. And we just have to race him accordingly. Hopefully we come up with some good draws in the future with him. Hey there. Hopefully we can come up with some quality draws and continue to race him in such a fashion. That would be perfect. Yo Mister got away from the rail, ended up kind of had to weave out coming out of the turn and ended up a decent fifth. But a decent fifth. He's coming off the virus. I'll cut him some slack. We'll see how he races next week. Adeline, no. Don't do that again. You don't put your feet up there. Anyway, we got 3 left. We got Spitfire, who's in a little tough in the open. We have Drebin, who's the favorite in not the open, in a good class for him. And we have Texong Soprano picked to win also tonight. So a good 3 horses to finish the day with. Haven't missed any checks yet. It hasn't been a spectacular day. We were third, and 5th. 3 more coming at you, and 2 of them have very good chances to break through to the leaderboard, to the winner's circle tonight. So that is what's on. That is what's on today, and what has gone on today. I know you guys are waiting for a video. I have like a 27-minute video talking in depth about what I saw from the babies this morning. I just didn't want to load it on mobile data, so I'll load that as soon as I get home for you guys. I'll load this right now. You'll see it first. But I will have a complete update and recap of this morning's training from the babies at some point over the next couple hours. All right? I will talk to you all. You won't hear from me again tonight. I'll talk to you tomorrow. Hope you guys had a great day. I'd be remiss if I didn't say. Addie, do you know how many days it is to Christmas?
5.
Oh, you're sharp. 5 days to Christmas.
Because I have a countdown Christmas.
You have a countdown Christmas calendar thingy?
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool. All right. Well, that's it for today. I will talk to you. I will talk to you all probably tomorrow morning on the way to the barn.